Dear students, how are you all? Welcome to the class. Students, today we will explain health and hygiene. This chapter is very important for you, and the question is here in this chapter: name the disease caused by the deficiency of proteins and the diet of children, and give the symptoms of protein deficiency in children. So, students, kwashiorkor, which is also known as edematous malnutrition, is the disease which is caused by the deficiency of protein. So, edematous malnutrition, that is another name of kwashiorkor, and it occurs in the children of 1 to 5 years age, and this disease develops when a mother stops the feeding milk to their child. And the symptoms of kwashiorkor, that is change in skin and hair color, fatigue, loss of muscles, here mass, and swelling of ankles, feet, and belly, and damage the immune system. These are the symptoms of the kwashiorkor. Next question is write short note of diabetes here. So you will write a short note on diabetes and a metabolic disease it is. So diabetes mellitus, commonly known as the diabetes, is a metabolic disease that causes high blood sugar in the body, and the hormone insulin, which digests the sugar, moves here sugar from the blood, so into your cells. Okay, dear students, so in your cells to be stored or used energy, so that energy you will find with the glucose, and during diabetes human body either does not make enough insulin or cannot effectively use the insulin, and the body can neither use the sugar nor can store in the liver in form of glycogen, since that extra glycogen, glucose, that is converted into the form of glycogen, and it will not be happen in that case. Now, how do fungi, worm, and mites spread diseases? Students, some diseases can pass from one person to another person. Here they are called the communicable, and that which not pass from one person to another, that are non-communicable. So here in communicable disease, they are caused by the germs called the pathogens. That means pathogens are those which causes the diseases. So here these diseases causing germs are viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and worm, and that are called the microorganisms, since they are very small and can be seen through microscope only. Some of the diseases caused by fungus, worm, and mites are ringworm, food poisoning, roundworm, typhus, etc. And the diseases spread by fungi, worm, and mites reproducing spores that can be picked up by direct contact or even inhaled. So fungus infection often affects the lung, here spines, and nails. It is very important. Next question is describe the different mode of transmission of communicable diseases. Students, that communicable diseases, these spread from contact, and the different mode of transmission of communicable diseases are through direct contact. They spread through the direct contact, and they cause the diseases like common cold, chicken pox, measles, whooping cough. These diseases, they spread through direct contact, and these can spread through clothing, here clothing or the other articles used by sick person. Here next one is through food and water also, like flies and cockroach, they carry the germs and contaminated the food and water. So some diseases are caused by eating the infected food or drinking the polluted water, like typhoid, cholera diseases, and diarrhea, jaundice. These spread through like this. So through air droplets infection also. In a person has infection, sneeze or cough without covering his mouth and nose, so the germs spread around, and at that time the other person get infected, and thus it is known as the droplet infection. It is very important. You have to save yourself from droplet infection and disease like here whooping cough, etc. These are the influenza. These are the droplet infections example, and they spread through droplet infections. Next one is through animals and insects. So some insects like mosquito, flies, bugs, they spread the diseases. They also spread the diseases, and like malaria, dengue, chikungunya through female. Anopheles mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito, they spread the malaria, and when it suck the blood of a patient who is suffering from malaria, and later it bite the healthy person, so they may affected with malaria. And next one is through infected equipment. Students, when blood or any other liquid from an infected person that enters the body of another person, so that is spread. Example is AIDS. So you have to save yourself from spreading this. Hope that you will read this chapter properly and you will learn it. So students, prepare your notes and learn this chapter. Thank you everyone.